Hello and welcome back to On the Workbench. Today we're taking a look at the solar rope lights from Harbor Freight. This was picked up recently. I believe these are on clearance for about $8 if you have the right coupon. So these are described as being solar powered, coming on at dusk, and they've got a little solar panel. So let's see what we get in the kit. All right, we'll set that aside. In the box we have a solar panel and our rope, and then we also have a lead section here that is obviously not solar powered. And then at the end here we have what looks to be a sealed connection, so it does not look like you can daisy chain these together. And then you've got a stake to go in here and a switch. Obviously these are going to have to charge, and there's also a mounting plate here if it's easier for your specific situation to mount this to the side of a building or other structure to be able to get the solar energy to recharge. You can see, there we go, there's the light coming on. There's a little bit of residual power there in the battery. There we go. So I've got to cover up, if I cover up the solar panel, it'll flash and tell me it's got a low battery and needs to charge. There we go. I guess that's actually blinking. And then we've got consistent and off. The kit also includes some mounting hardware and some clips, so you could then clip these lights wherever you want to place them. And now, just for fun, I want to see what kind of battery is in this solar contraption here. See if it's an 18650 or if it's the AA style. It's probably more likely the AA style battery. And then if we look, we can see there is one battery, and this is actually going to be replaceable. Interesting. So the battery in here is a NiCad AA style 600 milliamp hour 1.2 volts. So that is a user replaceable battery tucked away inside there. I appreciate them making that user replaceable. All right, so we're going to put this out here in the afternoon sun to be able to make sure we got a fully charged battery. Then we'll check back in later today and see how these work. I forgot to mention at the bottom of the stake here is a spike that you can turn around to put that in, to stick it in the ground. And then you've got the solar panel or a solar spike for these lights. Harbor Freight does make this very clear here. Harbor Freight does make this clear, saying first 6 feet of rope light do not light, keep away from sprinklers. So in other words, don't intentionally get that wet, but this is designed for being outdoors, but just don't oversaturate that with water. So now we're gonna put this outside to charge, and we'll check back in when I know we've got a fully charged battery and a little bit less light outside to see how much ambient light these provide.
So here's a quick look at my setup here. And we'll zoom in to the solar panel on the right side here. I've got that facing south. I had to bundle together some of the lead wires just with a zip tie, and then it transitions nicely into the solar rope light. I just used a couple of the tie down clips and placed them about every foot, give or take. A little extra spacing in the corner to make sure I got a nice tight corner there. And I tried to space them out. The other ones, 6 to 12 inches, give or take, whatever I felt looked like could provide a nice uniform arrangement, so I could have a nice straight line along both of these two fence lines here to create a nice ambient look at night. Overall, pretty simple installation, just a few screws to put in that were provided with the kit.
Here we go. Here's a nighttime view of these Harbor Freight solar rope lights in action. These come on right around sundown when the sun drops off, and these have been in use now for about 4.5, 5 months, and they still have been keeping their brightness relatively well. And it seems like the battery is lasting somewhere in the ballpark of 3 to 4 hours of light before it cuts off for the night. And so overall, I've been quite happy with these lights. They provide a nice ambient effect outside in my backyard. My wife has been pleased with them. And I believe these are still available at Harbor Freight. I think there's still a coupon, although they may be changing the brands they're sold under. You'll need to double check at your local store. And so for just, I don't know, not that many dollars, what was it, maybe a little less than 15, give or take now, I think it adds a great effect and is a nice, elegant touch for your backyard decorating. Questions or comments, put it down in the description below. If you've got any experience with using these lights yourself, we'd love to hear about it too. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.